Welcome back, everyone, here to Live Now from Fox. I'm your host, Mike Page. Always great to be with you as we continue to track the massive Hurricane Milton Category 5 storm right now. I do want to show you the latest radar that we can see in the latest track that we are looking at right now. This is really concerning as Milton has intensified very fast to a Category 5 storm. And there are current of hurricane watches in Florida that are expanding to include Orlando as well. Mandatory evacuations are underway across the west coast of Florida as millions of residents prepare for life-threatening impacts from Hurricane Milton, which continue to rapidly intensify over the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico and strengthen into a powerful Category 5 storm with winds right now at more than 170 miles per hour. The situation is becoming more dire in Florida, with state and local officials warning residents that the time to prepare for the life-threatening storm is running out, saying people near the coast of living are in low-lying areas need to get out before the storm approaches and brings with it potentially deadly storm surge that could reach up to 12 feet in some spots, including Tampa Bay. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis already placed 51 of the state's 67 counties under a state of emergency. And earlier today, President Joe Biden approved the state's pre-landfall emergency declaration request, which now authorizes the Department of Homeland Security and the Federal Emergency Management Agency to coordinate all disaster relief efforts and to provide appropriate assistance for required emergency measures. The first alerts were posted along Florida's Gulf Coast early today, and those have since expanded to include more areas of central Florida, including the Orlando area. As Hurricane Milton approaches, those alerts are likely to expand once again and include more areas closer to the east coast of the state. Hurricane watches stretch from along the Florida Gulf Coast to areas including Tampa Bay. Tropical storm watches are also in effect for the Florida Keys, as well from Flamingo and north of the mouth of the Indian Pass area. Storm surge watches have also posted for a majority of Florida's Gulf Coast region, including Tampa Bay. The current storm surge forecast for Tampa Bay is between 8 and 12 feet if the peak surge coincides with high tide. This is notably higher than during Helene, when Tampa saw 7 to 8 feet of storm surge. The deepest water will occur along the immediate coast near and to the south of the landfall location, where the surge will be accompanied by large and dangerous waves, the National Hurricane Center warned. Charlotte Harbor is expected to see a storm surge of 5 to 10 feet, while Bonita Beach could see a surge of 4 to 7 feet. Hurricane Milton right now is located more than 730 miles southwest of Tampa, Florida, and has maximum sustained winds right now of 170 miles per hour, making it a very, very dangerous Category 5 hurricane. Milton is moving off to the east-southeast at 9 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center says Hurricane Milton is moving off to the east-southeast, and that general motion is expected to continue through at least tonight. After that, the National Hurricane Center said Hurricane Milton should make a turn to the east and then northeast tomorrow and Wednesday. On that forecast track, Hurricane Milton is expected to move near or just north of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula today and tomorrow, then cross the eastern Gulf of Mexico and approach the west coast of the Florida Peninsula by Wednesday. So again, this is something that we are covering for you extensively on Live Now from Fox.